is Erumat. The first rule is singular subjects take singular verbs. Now, how do you identify singular verbs? So a singular verb is just a verb that ends with an S. For example, if you look at the verb come, the singular form of this verb is comes. Okay, so you can see it ends with an S. So this is the singular form of the verb come. Another one is dance. The singular form of the verb dance will be dances. Okay, so come is the plural form, while comes is the singular form. Dance is the plural form, while dances is the singular form. So we are to note that singular subjects take singular verbs. So for this question, we are told that a serious situation calls for a serious approach. So situation is in the singular form. It's not actually situations. We are told situation. So that is singular. So you have to put a singular verb right here. So we know that call is a plural verb, while calls, because ending in S, is a singular verb. So the answer to this question is calls. For the second one, Tom rides his bike to work every day. Okay, so Tom, that's just one person. So we need a singular verb. So the answer should be rides, not ride. So the answer is rides. Okay, move to the next part. Plural subjects take plural verbs. We've already talked about how to identify plural verbs. Okay, these are verbs that do not end in S. So calls, for example, will be a singular verb, while call will be a plural verb. So serious issues. Okay, issues is plural. So we have to pair plural subjects with plural verbs. So serious issues call for serious approaches. So the answer is not calls. The real answer is call, which is the plural form of the verb. Okay, so serious issues call for serious approaches. The second one, the children dash up late every day. So we have two verbs here, wakes and wake. So children is a plural noun. Okay, it's plural in nature. So what we want is a plural verb. So the correct answer is wake, not wakes. Wakes is a singular verb. Okay, so the correct answer is wake. So move to the next one. So for rule 3, this is about the use of connectives. So whenever you see statements like as combined with, coupled with, as well as, together with, and along with, these are statements that add more information to the current statement or to the current subject. Okay, they just give you added information. They do not change the nature of the statement or of the subject. So take for example, oil. Okay, is a as well as gas is a popular heating choice. So this statement here, as well as, if you remove it, you see the sentence will still make sense. Okay, so oil is a popular heating choice. Okay, it still makes sense. So this guy, as well as, just gives you added information concerning this statement. If you remove it, the sentence will still be correct. So you have to use a singular subject because oil is singular in nature. Okay, so the statement, the correct form will be is, not are. Then the next one here, we have the senior prefect, as well as. So as well as is just an added information, okay, concerning other students. So you can say the senior prefect, you can delete all these guys here. Okay, the senior prefect never likes the physics teacher, so it still makes sense. So since these guys here are just added information, the verb to use is likes, not like. Like is the plural form of the verb. So senior prefect is just one person, so you have to use likes, not like. Okay, now let's take the next one. So for the next one, when two nouns refer to one person, the verb should be singular. Okay, when two nouns refer to one person, the verb should be singular. So here we have just two nouns, but we're talking about the same person. So an example here is my husband and boss. Okay, it's not my husband and the boss. That would have been two different people. But the statement is my husband and boss. So it's talking about the same person. So the verb here should be goes, not go. Go is for like plural subjects, like two people. So my husband and boss never goes late for meetings. The next one, the physics teacher and sports master is the same person, not the physics teacher and the sports master. That would have been two different people. So the physics teacher and sports master of our school is, okay, not are, not are. So you're talking about the same person, so the verb should be is. It's very jovial. So next one. Now, whenever you're using none, none takes a singular verb if what it refers to is singular. Okay, if the reference is singular, whatever none is referring to, if it's singular, then give it a singular verb. But if it's plural, give it a plural verb. So look at this example here. None of the book, not none of the books, none of the book. So the verb here should be singular because book, the reference here is singular. So none of the book is reproducible without permission. Okay, assuming it was books, it should have been are. You understand? So move to the next part. None of the peas, none of the peas are left on Sean's plate. So peas is plural. So you're going to use are, A-R-E, instead of is. So none of the peas, because the reference is plural. So we take the next part. Now, row 6. With fractions, the verb agrees with the whole. Okay, when we talk about fractions, the verb agrees with the whole. Look at the whole picture. Okay, 1/4 of the books. Now, this is the whole here. 1/4. This is the fractional part. 1/4 of the books. So the books here, this part is plural. So the verb to use should be plural. Are gone, not is. 1/4 of the books are gone. For the next part, 1/4 of the building. Building is singular. So 1/4 of the building, the reference is singular. So we're going to use is, not are painted, but is painted. So take note of that. Next one. For row 7, the phrase more than one takes a singular verb. The phrase more than one takes a singular verb. So more than one box is, not are. More than one box, because you're already categorizing everything above one. Okay, you're saying at least one. So you're categorizing everything above one as singular, as a single unit. So you're going to use is. More than one car was involved in the race. So was is singular. The plural form of was is were. Okay, so take note of that. Okay, now let's move to the next one. Now, whenever I use an indefinite pronoun, the verb should be singular. Indefinite pronouns are pronouns that does not refer to a particular thing. Okay, like somewhere, someone, something, anybody, anywhere, anything, and stuff like that. So do not refer to a particular thing. Okay. Now, when you see something like this, you have to use a singular verb. So the first one, everyone loves to be cared for. Not love. Love is plural. The correct form should be loves, because you have an indefinite pronoun here. So everyone loves to be cared for. The next one, nobody is allowed to go outside before break. Nobody is allowed. So the verb is, not are. Nobody is allowed to go outside before break. Then nobody cares for everybody's job. Nobody cares, not care. Care is plural form of the verb. So the right verb should be care. Nobody cares. Okay, cares is the correct form. Nobody cares. Next one. Now, there are some nouns that end in s, okay, but they're actually singular, but they end in s. So don't be tempted to use a plural verb. So these nouns that end in s, they go with a singular verb. So examples are things like economics, mathematics, and stuff, and so on like that. Mostly subjects that end in s. So mathematics has been, not have been. Have is plural. So has is the right form. Mathematics has been the problem of most students. Measles is, not are. Measles is caused by uncleanness, not are caused. Measles is singular, even though it's ending in s. Okay. Physics is my favorite subject, not physics are my favorite subject. So physics is my favorite subject. Okay, hope you understand. So for the next one, in a relative clause, the verb is chosen based on the noun it describes. So relative clauses are clauses that begin with that, who, which, and stuff like that. So now we're going to look at an example here. So you have to make reference to the noun it describes and use that to give it the correct verb. So look at this example. Mr. Mowete is one of the professors who, okay, so this who here is introducing a relative clause. Okay, so you have to make reference to what it describes. Okay, the noun it references is referencing professors, not Mr. Mowete. Okay, it's referencing professors. So professors is plural, so you should go with a plural verb. So Mr. Mowete is one of the professors who teach. Teach is the right one, not teaches. Who teach. Next one of the boys that, so this that's referencing boys, and boys is plural in nature, so you should go with the plural verb sit. One of the boys that sit, okay, in the back row. Then this has here is referencing one, okay, so one of them has been suspended. Okay, one of them has been suspended, but one of the boys that sits, not sits. The next one, mathematics is one of the subjects. So subject here, that here is referencing subjects. Subject is plural, so you have to use a plural verb, confuse, not confuses. Mathematics is one of the subjects that confuse JAMB students. Okay, let's move to the next one. Generic subjects with D require a plural verb form. So when you start like a generic subject like the rich, the poor, the handicapped, and stuff like that, when you are generalizing and you are beginning with D, you have to use a plural verb. So the rich also cry, not cries. Okay, the rich also cry. That's the correct form. The rich also cry. Then the next one is the poor take care, not take cares, or not takes care. The poor take. Take is the plural form. Okay, the base form of the verb. The poor take care of their own, not the poor takes care of their own. Then the intelligent don't argue often, not argues. The intelligent, this is a general form already. This is a generic noun referring to all the intelligent people. So that's plural in nature. So they don't argue, not argues. Okay, so that's how to use generic form beginning with D. So for the next one, modal auxiliary verbs are followed by the base form of the main verb. What are modal auxiliary verbs? These are verbs like can, could, should, may, might, and so on. So when you use these verbs, follow it with the main form of the verb, the base form, not the plural form or the ing form, the base form. So she can speak, not she can speaks, or she can spoke. She can speak French English fluently. Sorry, French fluently. The next one, it might. Might is the past form of may. So it might rain. Okay, not rains or raining. It might rain later this afternoon. The next one is must. Must is also a modal auxiliary. So they must finish, not they must finishes. They must finish. Even if this one is supposed to be singular, like he must finish, not he must finishes. So anything, the verb that comes after the modal auxiliary must be in its base form. So they must finish their project by Friday. The next one, you have what is called mandative subjunctive mood, which is used to express doubts, uncertainty, wishes, suggestions, and recommendations. Okay, when you make wishes, you normally use what is called the subjunctive mood. So you can say something like, I wish I were you, stuff like that. So this example here is, the first one is, I wish that I were rich. You have to use the base form of the verb, just like we saw in modal auxiliaries. So the base form of the verb is, I wish that I were rich. Okay, I wish that I were rich. I suggest that it take. Okay, it take. not it takes. Okay, it is necessary that she be present, not she was present or she is present. It's necessary that she be present. The base form of the verb is what you are going to use. Okay, so thank you for watching this video up to this point. I really appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Try these exercises and drop your answers in the comment section. Okay, try this too. Put your answers in the comment section. Subscribe to this channel, and I'm going to post more videos on this topic. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Remain blessed. Peace.